Good morning and welcome to Tokyo DisneySea. Yes, sir. Today is our first day of 3 at the Tokyo Disney Resort, and our first of 2 days at Tokyo DisneySea, which is, I'm really excited. I've heard this is one of like the best parks in the world, period. And I love Disney. I love theming. So this is like the perfect encapsulation of my ideals. So I am so looking forward to this. It is like an hour and a half before park opening ish.
Yeah, and there are so many people here.
Yeah, there's already like probably a couple thousand, maybe 1,000 people here already. But that's normal. It's Japan. People line up so early. Also, it's like their worst kept secret that they open the park early every day. So although park opening is at 9 a.m., it actually opens at like 8:15ish. We're here basically only 45 minutes early. And it's also a Sunday. Or yeah, it is a Sunday. So it is the weekend. But the park's open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So that's pretty like the hours for Japan. So I'm sure we're gonna get a lot done. And the huge thing today is Fantasy Springs and seeing how much we can actually get on. There are 3 virtual queuing options in this park, which is kind of crazy. There's Priority Pass, which is a free version of Fast Pass. It's for the more minor rides like Indiana Jones and Raging Spirits and 2000 Leagues Under the Sea, like those type of rides. Then there's Disney Priority Premier Access, which is their paid fast lane, so it's like pay per ride, and that's for the big rides like Journey to the Center, they're Soarin', that's really popular here. And then there's the Standby Access, which is only for Disney Fantasy Spring rides. So the goal is to get on all 4 Disney Fantasy Spring rides, but they're all virtual queue options. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen today, and if we don't get on all 4, we're coming back for a second day. So, yeah. But Fantasy Spring's a little sketchy because they're all virtual queue rides. There's 4 of them, and they're not easy to get. So we're gonna see how that works today, trying to figure out the system. And if we don't perfect it, we have another day to try. So I don't know. The Fantasy Spring look amazing. It's like a $2 billion investment from Disney, not from Disney, from whoever owns the parks. I forgot their name. Yeah, it's crazy. But we're gonna go have some fun today. I don't know what we're gonna do first, but we're just gonna get in the park. The security line is massive, so that's what the security line looks like. But it's pretty normal. I heard it goes really fast. Damn, look at this cool entrance. This is sick. This is really cool. I didn't get to video the front entrance of the park because I was too busy booking our things for Fantasy Springs, and Darren's hauling ass and pushing me. But this looks so cool in person, like so cool. I think we're gonna go do Journey to the Center of the Earth first, but it has a long ass line. I think this is the line right here that wraps around over there. Never mind, all these goofballs are waiting for Soarin'. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure Soarin' is one of the most popular rides here. I don't really know why. I don't understand it. Because it's the same thing as in California and Disney World with Soarin' over the world. I could probably video literally every single square foot of this park and like be in awe, but this is so cool. And I think this is the line, which is not as long as Soarin', but oh, there's the sign. We're on the right track, guys. It's a 50-minute wait, which isn't that bad, I feel like. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this is so cool. Also, funny thing, the park isn't even open yet. Okay, so this is gonna be our last Disney slot park, because we've done Radiator Springs Racers and Test Track. We both have done those. This is our last one, so we'll see how they compare with each other. I'm really curious. Okay, we just got off Journey to the Center of the Earth. That was a pretty fire ride, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. That was really cool. The animatronic like right before the fast launch part is really good. That's crazy animatronic, which is very much surprised me. And then like the lightning room was really cool. And like, I don't know, the fast section I thought was pretty good. You kind of get some mild, almost airtime on the drop out of the mountain, but it's not crazy.
Yeah.
But that thing is just themed so well. I do think I like it a little bit more than, I definitely like it more than Test Track, just because of the theming alone. But I do like Radiator Springs Racers a tad bit more. But I don't know, I like the fast section on Radiator Springs Racers more than the fast section on this ride, but that's just me.
I think just Radiator Springs is a lot cooler in the fast section since you're racing another car. There's a lot more purpose to it. The purpose of this,
the turning I love, and this doesn't have much of that.
Yeah, most of this is just a spiral up and then a drop down and really long corridor. So yeah, I agree. The fast section isn't as good, but the slow section has some of the best theming of any ride in the world.
Yeah, that was like mind-blowingly well done. And there's spider effects, there's like a bunch of fog effects, like it's really good.
There are so many small animatronics throughout the scenes.
Such a good dark ride. And I'm sure there's many, well, I don't know what we're gonna do now, but this park is amazing. There's a waterfall in front of us.
Yeah. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Every single square foot of this park has like so much thought put into it, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go explore the park. I don't know, we have like a return time for the free fast pass for 2,000 leagues under the sea, so we're gonna go check that out.
20,000 leagues under the sea.
20,000, but that's in an hour, so we're gonna go try to occupy ourselves for the next hour doing I don't know what, but we'll see. Yep, I don't think Disney can miss at this park. I just don't think there's a single dead spot. This is amazing. Also, we're gonna go ride Indiana Jones really quick.
That's not Indiana Jones.
Okay, I don't care. Where is it? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, I'm stupid.
Very sure.
I've heard the single rider lines here are like high-key goated, like just walk-ons, because no one uses them. So we're gonna go put that to the test on Indiana Jones. So we'll see. Okay, so this is Indiana Jones. It's posted at a 50-minute wait, but we're gonna go put the single rider to the test. Wow, it looks really cool in here. Like hella cool. Welcome to the station, everyone. We had an 8-person wait, so pretty fire. Look at us goofballs. They have pictures on this ride. And this is how they watermark it with a bunch of weird boulders going around. Okay, that was really good. I don't know, I say it's very comparable to Anaheim.
I agree. Very, very close.
It's the exact same layout, of course, but I think the first like entire like 2/3 of the layout is like very similar. It's only very subtle differences that you notice. But like the last like 3 rooms are probably the ones that you can have a noticeable difference on. Like they have this thing where this guy shoots a bunch of smoke at you, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And their arrow scene, it's still pretty basic, but the walls are like,
they actually have like sets instead of
Yeah.
just painting skeletons on the wall.
which looks so much better.
Yeah.
And the boulder room works, and I can't imagine the last time like it has been working in Anaheim, which is really nice because it's. I forgot how good it is when it is working because like. You really feel like you're going backwards, but in reality, you're just sitting. The whole room is moving forwards, and you're just sitting there. I forgot how like convincing that was because it never happens at Anaheim. Overall, I wouldn't say it's too largely different. Like the tornado wasn't that cool, and like I don't know. Some of the parts felt a little dead to me. Like there wasn't. I feel like they cut onboard audio in a lot of places that there is onboard audio in Anaheim, which is really weird. I found that. Like after the steak segment in the large room where you're going around that turn, they kind of cut all the onboard audio, which is really weird for me. That was for sure interesting. But single rider, I don't know. I think it's all on par with like Anaheim. It has its subtle differences, and it's better in some areas than others, and it's lacking in some areas. But I just say it's very comparable. But the single rider was definitely the play there. There's single rider for Raging Spirits, so we're gonna go do that. That's the Intamin Pinfari's Icon layout. It's by Intamin, but it looks very strange for a Disney coaster.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go ride it.
But it does look very cool, at least.
Yeah, that's cool. But it's a Pinfari's Icon layout with a loop in it, so. Like, look at this facade. That's pretty fire. Look at him. He's just barely under the height requirement. Single rider is absolutely goated. We have a 2-person wait. Too bad these are the only 2 rides that it's on. Yeah, the only thing I really like riding Disney coasters, where this just felt so uninspired and boring. I don't know, that's how I would put it.
It looks a lot better than it actually is. Well, I mean, like, the appearance looks amazing. You have these awesome stone statues, there's fire effects, there's fog effects, even water effects. But, like, the ride itself is terrible.
I think for most people, they enjoy it. It is pretty much glass smooth. It has a loop. It does everything you want, like, a GP coaster to do. But it is just not it for me. Disney, when they were building this coaster, they literally requested a Pinfari's Icon layout built by Intamin. Well, they asked Intamin to build a Pinfari's Icon layout, which is bizarre to me because they are not good coasters.
Yeah.
But I mean, it rides a lot better than a Pinfari's Icon, but oh my god, that's so uninspired to me, at least. It looks very nice though. And the operations are crazy. They're running 5 trains, which is really impressive, but they are like stacking hella, but so they could have got away with running 4 and probably still have the same capacity. But 5 trains is an impressive mark, like for any coaster, let alone something that layout isn't huge. We're gonna go on to our 20,000 leagues under the sea. I don't know much about that ride. It'll be a priority access, the free fast pass for them. So yeah, we're gonna go check that out. It's kind of funny. They have a Sinbad's boat ride, kind of like literally the thing we rode at Lotte World in Seoul, but it's not open, sadly. I really would have liked to ride it, but it's whatever. What a strange ride model. It is a button. Oh, the joystick, yeah. What a strange ride model. Oh, the joystick moves the light. That was a really cool dark ride. And for like about 10 seconds, I thought we were actually underwater, and then I realized that there's no way that we're underwater. So I prefer that ride system to Nemo like every day of the week. Like it's just as convincing as you're underwater, and it's so much more comfortable. You have your own bench. It's air conditioned. Like I don't know. It fixes all the problems that I have with Nemo, the submarine ride, and also because it's not actually underwater, they can do so much with the theming, and it's crazy. I mean, it looks so nice.
There are some crazy scenes, like a kraken breaking a ship, which is really, really cool. Probably my favorite scene on that.
I don't know, I like the finale.
Finale was really
The
cool
weird
too.
fish dude. But yeah, that was a solid dark ride for sure. I don't really know what we're gonna do now. We have like 30 minutes till another priority pass at like Nemo, and like a couple hours till Fantasy Springs. So I don't know, I'm really hungry. I think I might eat. Here's our food. We got. I just got like egg fried rice with pickles, and you got a tofu fried rice, right?
Yeah.
Looks good enough. I feel like it's a small serving size, but it's $10, so it's not great. Okay, we're gonna do Nemo and Friends Sea Rider right now because we have a priority pass for it. I think it's a simulator ride, but I'm not entirely sure, but we'll go see what it actually is. That was a really cool simulator ride, I'm not even gonna lie. It might be my favorite Nemo ride out of the 3 that I've done.
Yeah,
Between the
I agree.
Nemo submarine and then like the one at Epcot and the one here. I really enjoyed that simulator ride. And I liked it more than like Star Tours. It's kind of crazy to say. But it was like the same riding system as Star Tours-ish. Like it had the 2 doorways and the bridges to get on the thing. But that simulator was massive and it was moving too. That was like by far the largest simulator ride that I've seen, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, that was pretty, it's just a cute dark riding simulator ride. Oh yeah, we broke down.
Yeah.
We were in the like around a minute into the ride and then like all of a sudden everything just froze and the doors shut and then kind of just sat around for a couple of minutes and then we restarted from the beginning. Which I don't know, was strange, but yeah. Oh, cool simulator ride. We're gonna do Aquatopia, which is the one where you sit on the circle things.
Apparently they have a special edition where you actually get really wet. So
I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like that's so cap.
We'll see though.
Get soaked version. It's kind of crazy that there's like a seawall right there and there's just ocean, the Pacific Ocean behind it. It's really cool. That is such a fun ride system, like,
Yeah.
and it's so unique because there's so many paths you can take. It's basically a trackless dark ride except it's on water, but it's not really on water. It just looks like it's on water. But that's so fun, and like right now they're doing a thing where they turn it soaking wet and they just like basically turn on 4 jets that just spray you in your face. So that's why we got really wet. But I think normally like in the winter, well, it snows, or it's really cold here, so they don't do that. But like it's the summer, so they do it. But yeah, that's just an interesting ride. It's kind of fun to watch because it's just like constant movement on here. I just thought the ride system was so cool.
There are a lot of effects we didn't experience either. Like there's one over here where you go towards a waterfall and then just back out the last second. There were some geysers we missed.
The geysers and the waterfall, none of it sprays you though. Like look, it's still just jets that get you wet the entire time.
Yeah. And there are a lot of people who don't get jets, but we got 2 of them.
What do you mean? Everyone gets jets.
No, not everyone gets jets.
Yes, I'm pretty sure everyone does.
No, there are a lot of people coming off this ride dry.
I don't believe it. Okay, we're gonna do Tower of Terror now. It's a pretty unique Tower of Terror for sure.
It's the only one that isn't themed to the Twilight Zone.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm not a huge Tower of Terror fan, but I hope this is really good. This is what the inside looks like. Interesting. Look, there's the bell desk. I wonder if you think I can ring the bell? It's not even a bell, is it? We don't have a bell. Dude, the drop sequence on that drop tower is so ass. Like, I don't know. I think it's because we're spoiled by Guardians. Like,
Yeah.
everything else that when we compare to it, it just seems so mediocre. I don't know. The drop sequence is called weak.
Even compared to like Tower of Terror in Orlando, which doesn't have a particularly strong sequence, but like even that's stronger than this. This was really, really weak.
Yeah, I do like the story and the theme of this tower a lot better.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to follow. I read about it on Wikipedia, but if I was paying attention, I could follow it. I like the story and the presentation of this tower a lot better. I don't know, the ride experience, besides the first show scene, and Like, I like the second show scene too. I just think it's a lot weaker of a drop tower compared to other tower pairs and Guardians of the Galaxy. Mr. Breakout. So yeah. I don't know. I think we're gonna do Midway Mania now. Depending on how long of a wait it is, we'll go check it out. Let's see. Look, there's us. I'm squinting because it's really bright because the sun came in our faces. Okay, we're doing one of my personal favorite rides, Midway Mania. And this is probably the least well-presented part of the park, but it's not no means bad. But there's an outdoor cattle pen over there, but thank God it's not too long. This is a pretty cool Toy Story line. Definitely better than California. I don't know about Florida though.
It's about the same.
About the same.
Maybe slightly better.
Yeah, but it does have an outdoor cattle pen that looks very hot. So this has got to be one of the coolest parts of the queue line. This massive door. It's sick. This station building is one of the coolest station buildings out there. We're in Andy's bedroom. There's this massive bed right there. That's sick. And there's this toy shelf. And there's like a vent. What are those called? Like a air conditioning vent. That's sick. That was such a close game. Darren almost came back and beat me. Okay, Toy Story Midway Mania has the exact same, like in terms of layout and ride experience as the other two. So,
which is good because it's awesome.
Yeah, it's one of the best shooting rides like ever. Like I would never complain about Midway Mania. I think it's like probably one of the most perfect shooting rides out there.
Yeah, it probably is the best shooting ride. I can't think of one that's better.
I don't know why it's so good. It's like the guns are extremely accurate. Like the point system is so balanced and it ends with a great finale. Like all the games are unique enough and it feels different. It's just perfect. And I don't think I'll ever complain about it ever. It's one of my favorite dark rides and shooting rides out there.
It's also just fun with the music blaring and the vehicles going through.
For sure.
It's awesome.
But in DisneySea specifically, the station building is really cool. It's themed to Andy's room, which is really sick. And also the guns make noises when you pull back the strings, which is a little added detail that I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's pretty much very similar. I think we're gonna go to Founders Flying Fish Coaster, like this is the kiddie coaster here before we go off to Fantasy Springs because our reservations for that start soon. So I think that's the plan. This boat is so cool. Like that looks sick. It feels like out of place, but this whole area kind of feels out of place. The American waterfront. It's supposed to be New York, but I don't really know. I don't feel the New York vibes. Does it not look oddly reminiscent of the Titanic? I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. This looks a little more old-timey New York-y. A little bit more. Hey, look, it's my favorite Disney character, Johnny Depp. I'm gonna go get the last credit of the day. Okay, we got credit completion at this park, which isn't saying much because it's 2 rides, but we're gonna go head over to Fantasy Springs now and go check out the new $2 billion investment. We took a little ice cream break before we go to Fantasy Springs. We're in, boys. I don't really know what to expect, but it's just a lot of rock work and greenery. Here's the first ride we're gonna do, Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure. It's the same ride system as Spider-Man, which is very interesting. And it's a 10-minute wait, except we have priority access. It's the only priority access we got, but the standby is sold out, but it's only 10 minutes, I guess. Damn, this is a cool queue line, I'm not gonna lie. Fire. I'm not gonna lie, these are some hella beefy ride vehicles. These are massive. Okay, so we just did Peter Pan, which is a very interesting ride. It uses the Spider-Man ride system, and I think it uses it pretty well. I don't know. It's not thrilling like Spider-Man or like, I don't know any other Spider-Man ride system, right? Well, it's not thrilling, but it's like, it's really fun to follow along. It's just, I don't know, it's just a nice ride. And there's a lot of screens, but I mean, Spider-Man has a lot of screens too, and they use the screens well. They look nice.
I really like the ending scene too. The ending flying scene was really well done.
Oh yeah, and then you like merge from the screen into a physical set, and it's like, whoa, that was like seamless. Like
that was by far the best transition on the ride.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that looked really well. That was an interesting ride. It's kind of what I expected, but it was really good. It's better than your average Fantasyland dark ride. And I think it does everything that the park wants it to do, and I think the people are gonna love it. It doesn't really have a wait, but that's because this land is like basically closed off right now.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't look like it, but it is.
Yeah, you have to scan stuff to get inside, but that was a really solid ride. I mean, it's kind of crazy how many like family rides, these like Cruise Honey Hunt, Beauty and the Beast, like they really upscale their family rides here. It's really cool to see. But now we have a standby, I think, for Frozen, but that's a lot longer line, so yeah. Chat, the standby line is incredibly long. It goes like all the way over forward and around this mountain. It's got to be at least 90 minutes, and that would be like, I feel like undershooting it, but we'll see. You know, it's only a 175-minute wait. It's not that bad, guys. It's not that bad. Never in my life have I been so thankful for shade. It is so hot out. If you want to know what hell looks like, it looks like this. I'm starting to question my life decisions right now. Chat, we're finally making progress. There's the ride. And look, 200. That's pretty crazy if you ask me. There's Elsa's castle, there's Oaken's cabin. It's a pretty cool facade, but holy line, bro. We finally made it, but we still have a holy massive cattle pen inside to go. You can't really see it that well, but trust me, it's there. Oh my gosh, we finally made it, guys. Time for a holy cattle pen. We finally made it to the inside segment. It's kind of nice in here, but the air conditioning is the best part, for sure. We're going up and away. We finally did it, boys. Either I don't remember the Epcot version, or this is just the best boat ride ever. I like really enjoyed that. Like really enjoyed that. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. I've also ridden the Epcot version. I thought this was just so much better.
Dude, that was insane. I love that. How do you like? Why are there two backward drops in Epcot? Well,
No, there isn't. There's only one.
well, I guess there's a third drop, but
Yeah.
third backward drop. Then there's also a forward facing one. I don't know. They're really small drops. It's not thrilling, but that's
Oh, except for the
fine.
last one.
Yeah,
The last one's kind of
fire ass boat ride. Not even gonna lie. We did wait 2 hours and 40 minutes for that. I don't recommend that. That was not worth the wait for that.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's by far the longest I've ever waited for any amusement ride ever. But that was a good boat ride. That was genuinely a good boat ride. I legit could have watched Frozen though, at the entire at the time that I spent in the queue line though. So that's pretty crazy. It is posted a lot shorter now, but that was crazy to wait for one boat ride. I want to go eat because it's a little late now. It's getting a little late. But yeah, that's the second Fantasy Spring. Yeah, Fantasy Spring attraction.
Fantasy,
There's two more. One of them's a Rapunzel boat ride, and one of them's like a kind of shitty outdoor dark ride type thing. So
Beat the Tinkerbell.
Yeah, so we'll see what ends up happening. Okay, we're at the main restaurant in Frozen Land. We just got, I don't even know what food this is, but it looks good. Also, the restaurant looks amazing, and it's massive. But it looks pretty good.
There are like 4 rooms that are the same size and some that are bigger than this.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Yo, the Frozen line is just non-existent now. That's crazy. You know the bizarre thing about that is that they completely control how many people get tickets because it's basically a virtual queue system. So they must have oversold tickets for the one time slot that we got because it just jumped up to 4 hours for no reason. Which means we just waited 4 hours when like we didn't really have to, but we waited 3.5, but wait, no, we waited 3 hours.
Yes, we waited.
We waited 180. No, 150. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Wait, that's 160.
Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah, 160.
That's about right. Huh. Okay, we're gonna go do the Aladdin show thing. I don't really know what it is, but we're gonna go check it out. It's in Japanese, so I'm probably not gonna understand a thing, but okay, here's what we were talking about. It's called the Magic Lamp Theater. I have no idea if this is gonna be any good or not, or if we'll understand it, but we're getting close to doing everything in the park, so gotta check this thing out. I'm dripped out. These glasses are hella weird, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I was expecting a 40 theater, but what we got was like so much more. There's actually like live actors and some cool effects. There's like a flying carpet, there's the magic act where you cut the body in half. I mean, I could tell what they were doing, but it was good. And like a lot of people were laughing, but I don't understand Japanese, so I didn't laugh. But yeah, it was a good experience. I'm surprised it's just like something you can queue for. I feel like that would be like a stage show that you have to reserve. But no, it's just something you wait in line for, which is really interesting. And like they had this thing where like the genie, there's also a screen, but the genie like went around and like disturb stuff in the theater, and like it made it feel like he was going under your seats by like basically violating your ass cheeks. But it was so convincing. It was. It went like left, it went right, and then it went forward and then left. And like you could see everyone's reaction like.
That was the craziest way you could have described that. It just moved the seat up and down, guys.
Just put ass cheeks everywhere. And then they like actually convinced me that there's a genie going around through the theater. I don't know, it was a good convincing effect. But anyways, we have Rapunzel in like 40-ish minutes. We'll probably see you then, but we're gonna get some rewrites on Indiana Jones because the single rider's broken. But we're gonna go, but you won't see us on the rewrite. Just in general, we're gonna be here second day. It's just gonna be one massive vlog. But I don't think we're gonna record thoughts on all our rewrites because I'm sure we'll get a lot of them. But whenever we do something new or something noteworthy, we'll share it with the vlog. But otherwise, we're just gonna enjoy our rewrites without vlogging it. So we're gonna go do some Indiana Jones rewrites. We'll see you at Rapunzel. Yo, Raging Spirits looks even better at night, guys. That is sick. I'm not even gonna, that's fire. Literally. Fantasy Strings looking kind of fire at night, not even gonna lie. This place is sick. Okay, we're gonna do Rapunzel now? Yeah. I've heard very mixed reviews on this boat ride, but we'll go see if it's worth it or not. Rapunzel's Lantern Festival, and the good news is it's only 25 minutes, not freaking 2 hours and 40 minutes. We're in, baby! Not a long wait this time. There's the station, guys. It's right there. Hey, look, it's a donkey. Okay, you saw the clips. The scenes on this are really, really good. My problem is it's incredibly short. Now it's very, very short. There's like three scenes, and you're done.
Yeah.
That's it. It's so short. But I don't like, okay, if this becomes the new standard for like what a Fantasyland attraction looks like, I'm all for it. Like, that works out perfectly. But this just can't be like advertised as a standout attraction because that's not it. But like, if it's replacing like, for example, like a Pinocchio ride, like, and that becomes your standard, like this becomes your standard for Fantasyland Dark ride, then that's perfectly fine because it's a supporting cast ride and it feels like that. But it does it really well. I mean, it's beautiful from start to finish. It's just very short.
Yeah. Especially the lantern scene. Like, all the scenes were amazing, but the lantern scene is the most famous, and the lantern scene was awesome.
It's stunning. It looks so good.
Yeah.
But I just think there needs to be more substance in a storyline because it's like it's very hard to follow. You can't even like there's no substance. It's just I don't know.
They completely skip. I forgot who like the main antagonist of it is. It's what is it? Rapunzel's aunt, but she doesn't appear at all in this. So there's, like he said, there's no storyline. There's no good versus evil. There's nothing from the actual movie or book.
It's just eye candy.
Yeah.
Which works as a supporting cast ride, I would say, but it's not like a standout attraction like Frozen or Peter Pan. That's truly a standout attraction. It can stand on its own. This needs to be accomplished or accompanied by something. But we're gonna go try to catch the nighttime spectacular. It's called Believe Sea of Dreams. It starts in 15 minutes, so I don't know how good of a spot we're gonna get, especially because Japanese people wait for literally years.
Yeah.
We're gonna go head over to, I forgot what the bay is called, but the huge bay, and see if we can catch the nighttime spectacular. If not, we'll be back in 2 days to get a better view of it. I love nighttime spectaculars, like World of Color and Fantasmic are some of my favorite Disney things. Fireworks are some of my favorite Disney things. There is no, the fireworks show is not operating for whatever reason, so that kind of sucks, but we have the Sea of Dreams. I'm really curious to see how it compares to like World of Color and Fantasmic, because those are awesome. I'll let you know my thoughts at the end. But yeah, I'm a huge like stan for these for these type of shows, and it's like my favorite thing about Disney. So I don't know. I'm just excited. This is why I love Disney. Like actually, I don't know. This is my favorite part. And guess what? There's viewing literally everywhere. So that big black thing, that's the centerpiece of the show. So we'll see what how good this is or not. This park looks so cool at night, I'm not even gonna lie, it's sick.
見て、流れ星だ。あれが右から2番目の星だよ。
蜂をご存知でない、こんな友達はいない。声を合わせ、僕ら家族。
That was crazy. Like actually,
Yeah.
that was on the level of fantastic. And I think it's better than World of Color, better than Harmonious, better than the fireworks show, and almost as good as Fantastic. That was crazy. Like you've seen all the clips. The centerpiece of like the tower is amazing, and all the rings go up and down. I didn't expect so many live actors and so many boats. I thought that was sick, and it's like the perfect Disney experience in my eyes.
This park used to have Fantasmic, and it was in the exact same spot. I was like really sad that it wasn't here, but this is just as good as that. This was amazing.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's how you do a nighttime spectacular for sure. I'm definitely watching that again in 2 more days when we're back at DisneySea for sure. Like
Definitely.
there's no way. That was like top Disney experience for me for sure. But yeah, that wraps up our first day at Tokyo DisneySea. We're gonna do a second day in 2 days. It's gonna be part of the same vlog. There's only a few more things to get in touch, like Soarin' and some stage shows. So that's what it's gonna be in the second part. But for now, yeah. So you'll see us in the morning, bright and early, but in 2 days for us.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll cut to then. But this was a great day. We're excited for them to do it again. And yeah. Guys, look at these bozos in their hotel rooms. They get a perfect view of Believe though. It's crazy. This must be the
a few $1,000s a night.
Yeah, it's like one of the nicest hotels in the world. I really want to stay here in my lifetime, and hopefully I will get the opportunity to, but we'll see. Okay guys, we're on our second day of DisneySea. It's 2 days later. We're eating breakfast right now, which, I don't know. We got this beef sandwich that has orange in it, which is very interesting. I've never seen that before. Okay, we're gonna go see a show. It's called Big Band Beat. I think it's a jazz show, but I'm not too sure. We got seats in the top of the balcony. Okay, we just watched Big Band Beat. I thought that was a pretty like enjoyable and fun show.
Yeah.
It's basically a jazz show, but it was more dancing, tap dance, specifically tap dancing. But it took you through jazz from 1920 to 1940, so it played a lot of standards, like Sing Sing Sing.
Yeah, there's a lot of big band stuff.
Yeah, if you are into jazz music, which I'm not so much, but
I am a lot more.
we both play alto saxophone, so we both played jazz music before. But yeah, I thought that was a fun show. I really wish there was a live jazz band though. I really wish there was. I thought it was very well presented.
It was kind of funny hearing, because the characters sang, like Mickey sang at some points, Donald Duck sang at some points. It was really goofy hearing their voices in the place of where other characters are normally seen.
Yeah, also it was entirely in English.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because it's like the whole audience is Japanese, but it is in the American section of the park. It's in a Broadway theater, like it's the whole thing's American. It's jazz.
Yeah.
But I just thought they would do a little more Japanese, but I don't know, I feel like the audience followed along pretty well. They were like, aren't you like excited? And then they all started clapping at them like the same thing, so I think I understood. Also, everyone claps along to the beat. As soon as the music starts, everyone in the theater just claps along.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. I don't know if they told them to do that because no, they didn't.
No, they didn't. People just do that.
Yeah, it's just interesting. Anyways, we're gonna go finish off Fantasy Springs. We have a standby pass for Tinkerbell, which is, I believe, the worst attraction out of the 4 there. But we're gonna go see how good or bad it actually is because it's our last thing to do in Fantasy Springs. So we're gonna go check that out. The volcano's finna erupt right now. There it is. We're back in Disney Springs, and here's a cool view that we didn't show you yesterday. Pretty cool. Okay, we're about to go to the Tinkerbell ride. Oh, I think I understand now. Fairy Tinkerbell's Busy Buggies. Okay, so now we've done all the rides here at Fantasy Springs. That definitely is the worst one.
Yeah.
It is a pretty standard Fantasyland dark ride type ride system. It's outdoors, so it's a little less immersive. And there's like, the carts spin, but spinning is so unnecessary. I don't even understand the need for it, besides just to say that they're spinning. But I don't know, it's really short. You just go in a circle and there's some mildly interesting sets to look at.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely a supporting cast ride. Fantasy Springs is carried by Frozen and Peter Pan. I mean, Rapunzel and Tinkerbell are definitely supporting cast rides that don't really stand on its own, for sure.
The ride felt a lot like Yoshi's Adventure because,
Oh yeah, that's a good comparison.
yeah, that it's the same type of like omni-moving ride. You're moving through sets, but it's really short, and both of them get really long lines. Like yesterday, this was at a 90-minute wait. Do not wait 90 minutes for this.
And the thing is, you need a standby pass. So there's a standby pass and a 90-minute wait with the standby pass, which is crazy. Which means they just oversold reservations, or they just don't care and want to have a 90-minute wait. But I don't know. It's very interesting. Fantasy Springs, the whole land looks amazing. The rides here are, I don't know, hit or miss. But I don't think we'll be back here because all the standbys and premiere access is sold out for the day, and that's the only way you can get in this land. So we have nothing else to do here, so we're gonna leave. And I don't think we can get back in. But Fantasy Springs is cool. It's definitely a welcome addition to the park. $2 billion is kind of crazy, especially when you think that Epic Universe would have costed $1 billion. It's like they built these 4 rides for $2 billion. That's crazy. But you know, it's nice, and people love it. It's not our thing. Except I love Frozen. Frozen's such a good ride.
Frozen's great. I really like Peter Pan. I think Rapunzel's a great ride, just short. Really short.
Yeah, there's not a lot of things wrong. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, the standby entrance right there is a 15-minute wait, but we can't ride it because we don't have standby passes, and they're all sold out.
Hopefully this part of the park will eventually become just completely part of Disney Springs, completely open, so you don't need this stupid standby system.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because so they don't get like absolutely like hammered with
Yeah.
guests, but
Hagrid's 10-hour waits.
yeah, it doesn't seem like that right now at the moment. But maybe it's because of the controlled entries. Anyways, I don't know what we're gonna end up doing. We're probably gonna do a lot of re-rides. Indiana Jones single riders, very nice. But we'll probably catch up with you when we do something new, which is probably like Soarin' and that's it. So, yeah. Guys, snack break. We got these sausage buns. They're pretty good. Look at this cool submarine. Okay, we're doing Soaring Fantastic Flight now. And it's the same, I think, as California, except it's consistently accompanied by an hour plus wait here. It's by far one of the most popular rides in the park, which kind of sucks. Also, it's gonna rain soon. It's coming in. I don't know why we decided to do Aquatopia again, but we did. It's also like for once actually cooling off. It's like an ocean breeze and it's like only 85 degrees right now, so it feels very cold.
Yeah.
So,
And it's slightly raining right now, so
well, damn, I don't know why we decided to do that again.
yeah, this is a poor idea.
No, the ride system just seems so goofy.
Yeah, the ride system's goofy. The ride itself is really goofy because there's not really, there's, like you said, there's not really a point to it. You just go around, you sometimes get sprayed, and you sometimes don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand it. It looks cool though. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do next. Maybe dinner, food. Okay, we got a little dinner / snack. I don't really know what it is. Yeah, I got a tortilla sandwich. I got a pork and rice sauce thing. It's pretty good. I already had them a couple times on this trip. And we're eating outside. No one's eating outside because it's 89 degrees out.
Yeah. We are very wet right now.
Continuing our food tour, I got this sundae. It's pretty fire. It has a churro in it. And Darren's currently getting curry popcorn, which is a popular thing here. Here's a part of the park we haven't been into yet. There's an indoor like whole little mini land in here. So we're gonna go check it out. This is what the land looks like. It's just kind of a bunch of kiddie flat rides. Not much I would do here, especially because the one thing I want to do, I would want to do is the stage show, but it's not open. So yeah, it's just a cool looking land. The centerpiece for Sea of Dreams is coming out. That's pretty cool. I honestly thought it was permanently in the water, but it's a boat. Guys, the light pollution from Tokyo is crazy. It literally looks like there's a second sun over there. Oh yeah, the ocean's over there. Okay, so we just finished off our day at Tokyo DisneySea. Let's see, what do we do off camera? We got 2 more rides on Great Center of the Earth.
Yeah.
1 more ride on 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. We watched Believe Sea of Dreams. We got, I don't know how many rides on Indiana Jones, but we finished with 7.
Yeah. We did Peter Pan.
We did Peter Pan again. We did Midway Mania again. I think that's all. That's the only thing that wasn't already in the vlog. So yeah, that wraps up our 2 days at DisneySea, and this is an amazing park. Like, I think it's literally one of the best in the world, and it's like not even close. The only thing that that's beating it is probably Disneyland, and that has like so much of a nostalgia factor to it. So like, this truly is probably the best park in the world. Like, just looking at it, it's beautiful.
The only thing I could use is just an elite Disney coaster, like Guardians level type thing. But otherwise, this park has an amazing dark ride collection. All the lands are spectacular, especially like what we just walked through. Mysterious Island is one of the best lands of any theme park.
Yeah,
easily.
for sure, hands down. And the rides are also amazing. Like,
Yeah.
the lands and the rides are elite. It's kind of crazy to see. I don't know, this park is amazing. But, like, I don't know, I don't have much to complain with that, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
And it's operated so well because Disney, and they have tons of entertainment on top of the rides. The food is pretty good. a lot of snack food here that's really popular. But yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff. There's one of the best hotels in the world near Costa. Like probably one of the best Disney hotels in the world right here. Like it's like the most all-around Disney park you could possibly get. Except it's missing the castle, but there's a castle right next door. I mean, this is truly what you get when Disney has an infinite budget. And it's only going up from here. Fantasy Springs added so much, and I'm excited to see the next edition is here, but I honestly don't know what they're going to do, because I don't even know where they're going to build stuff.
Yeah, they don't really have
It
room.
feels so developed out, but we'll see. I don't know, do you have any other thoughts about this park? This park is just insane.
This park is basically perfect. I mean, you could just use roller coasters, that's it.
Yeah.
Raging
the
Spirits
whole-
doesn't
the
do
whole
much.
resort could use roller coasters.
Yeah. It's starting with Space Mountain.
It's definitely the weak point of this resort. It's very apparent to me
Yeah.
as a coaster enthusiast. Probably not to the general public, but I think Disney knows it because they're redoing their Space Mountain.
Yeah. I don't know, just get a Vekoma package.
Yeah, dude, like Guardians is sick. Build another Vekoma spinner like that. That's insane. But I don't know. That's just me admitting. Yeah, so that wraps up our whole Japan series, which is kind of crazy to say. It's been a long three-ish weeks, but we've been doing other stuff outside the parks too, in case you guys were wondering, but we didn't record.
Yeah, we did a lot of food stuff in Japan, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of food. There's some sightseeing, but yeah. We spent 17 days in theme parks,
Yeah.
and then, but we spent 21 days on the trip, so we did some sightseeing here and there. I don't know, overall it's been a very great experience, but it's a little muggy, not even gonna lie, that's the only thing, the weather. We missed T Express, we missed Pirate Pyrenees, but it's not the end of the world. We'll be back sometime in our life.
And either way, even missing those rides, even if we miss like Egenica and a lot of other rides, this is just an amazing trip.
Yeah, no,
This is awesome.
The experience of just going across the world is insane. Doing it alone with your best friend, like I don't think you're gonna like match that.
Yeah.
We get to share it with all you guys too, so that's cool.
We are gonna be doing another series eventually.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
And also, there's going to be more regular vlogs to come based in the United States where we live too. We definitely should take you to our home park, SeaWorld, because we haven't done that. So we'll probably do that, and I don't know. We'll probably vlog just more.
Yeah. Well, from this point, it's gonna be like 5 months until that comes out, because we need to upload all of these first.
Yeah. It's going to take some time, but yeah. I'm kind of just ranting and filling up random gaps right now, okay? So that's all for today's video, guys. As always, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, we're in the Discord, link in the description.
Also, go follow me on Instagram. Well, don't go follow me, but go follow the RC Town.
Yeah.
Please don't follow me.
That would be bad.
Yeah. Anyways, bye.